This is my impression of Andy Byron talking to his wife before the Coldplay concert. Work event tonight, Coldplay concert. Whose idea was that? Our chief people officer? Women. Anyway, spouses can't come to this one. I'm the CEO, I make the rules. I know, but you know, just trying to connect with the employees and can't be distracted by your beautiful face. So next one.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Burrs or Belly the Astronaut. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I'm gonna be your today's host, and I have so many statistics to put up here, and we are gonna come out to talk about it. Alright lovelies, let's dive into today's video.
Well, the company Astronomer is having quite the scandal today. Have you guys seen this video yet?
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on, you're okay? Uh-oh, what? Either they're having an affair.
Then she just slips away. So these two are at a Coldplay concert, and that is Coldplay calling them out, saying they're either having an affair or they're really shy. Of course, he just ducks down, leaves her hanging, crawls away on his hands and knees. She tries to slink away into the background too, and unfortunately, it sounds like they are from the same company. Of course, he's married with 2 kids, and guess what? This is not his wife. So if we look at the Astronomer website, you'll see Andy Bryan here, who is the CEO, and you scroll down a little bit and oh no, there she is, Kristen Cabot, the CPO. And then there's also this girl who is with them, who she's like elbowing and nudging, and she is like bright red and does not want to be involved in this. So people are saying that she works for the company as well. I didn't see her on the website, but I think that's possible, and I think that that is quite a weird work environment. I mean, how horrific that not only are they doing that, but they're doing it in front of people that they work with. They're all on the board together, and everybody at the company, knows this, and everybody now in the world knows this because you decided to do this in public at a Coldplay concert and then shamefully drop to the ground like the little man you are. Wow, what a morning.
The Astronomer CEO and head of HR caught having an affair at the Coldplay concert reminds me so much of the Ned Fulmer affair with Alex Herring. And the internet was so quick to identify them. Alex Byron, CEO, and Kristen Cabot, CPO, aka head of HR, who are both married with kids. Both got caught on the Jumbotron, and whoever was in charge of the Jumbotron needs a raise. And can we talk about the employee that was with them? Apparently, she's also an employee at Astronomer who recently got promoted. So she obviously knows what's going on because she's there. But girl's gonna keep her mouth shut. And then this is them two at work together. And apparently Andy's wife has changed her last name back to her maiden name on Facebook. I just know this is the talk in the office right now. I would pay to be a fly on the wall in the office and in their Slack Teams channel. This is so messy. And it's the fact that Coldplay called them out for having an affair. Because he was like, oh, looks like they're having an affair. Or maybe they're just shy. Crazy how the universe works.
It has not been a good day for Astronomer CEO Andy Byron, who was caught at a Coldplay concert cheating on his wife with his HR head. But what's even crazier about all this is the fact that you can actually gamble on whether or not he's going to be resigning by the end of July. And the odds are actually pretty good. They're giving him a 41% chance, which is basically 2-to-1 odds. That's the equivalent of like Alabama beating Georgia at Georgia, for instance. And I'm not here to pass judgment on Andy. I just have to say, though, why would you go to a public concert with thousands of people if you're going to cheat on your wife? Seems like a bad plan, my man. Either way, though, there's some other fun things you could bet on along with the crazy Astronomer CEO stuff. For instance, you can bet on whether or not Sam Bankman-Fried and Diddy are going to share a jail cell. Obviously, they're not going to. So anyone betting on this is literally tossing money into a fire, but still kind of a funny scenario you got there. Either way, though, Andy, no comeback from that one, my man.
He got caught cheating on his wife.
Oh, look at these two.
What?
All right, come on, you're okay?
And he's not.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Yup. Oh my god. Imagine your marriage is ending after a Coldplay concert. That is exactly what happened to the Astronomer CEO Andy Byron and his chief people officer Kristen Cabot. They were at a Coldplay concert when the Jumbotron panned to them and showed them obviously booed up having a good time. Andy and Kristen moved out of the viewway of the camera. Coldplay singer Kristen called them out saying either you guys are cheating or you guys are very shy, and ding 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 ding, he was right on the money, they were cheating. The crazy part about this is they were at a work trip when this all went down, and after they got caught, people wasted no time hopping in his wife's comments to let her know that he was cheating. Looking like after social users let her know what went down, she swiftly changed her name on Facebook and dropped his last name. The crazy part about this is the woman her husband was booed up with has only been working with that company for about 7 months. Social media posts, they say, an exciting day today, we announced Kristen Cabot as our chief people officer. She is married as well, and I hope her husband go and get a divorce attorney, because these two is out here wilding in public like this. To know what y'all think regarding this. Chris Martin from Coldplay is literally hilarious for exposing this couple accidentally. Let me know y'all thoughts below. Peace.
Imagine going to a Coldplay concert with your sneaky link and then you end up on the kiss cam. Yep. Straight dodging bullets, okay? Now let's meet the CEO of Astronomer, Andy Byron. And the CPO, Kristen Cabot, who is the chief people officer. Girl, you really are a people person. It comes to find out that Aaron and Kristen, get this shit, Andy is married with 2 kids, baby. And Kristen is married with kids as well. Y'all took work husband and work wife to a whole new level. I hope both of their spouses have some kind of prenup in their marriage that has a clause that says if you're caught cheating, I get fucking everything. This definitely has to be a conflict of interest at Astronomer. There's no way in hell an inter-office relationship like this is going to fly. Somebody's about to lose their job, and I think it's gonna be Kristen, because they're not gonna let go of the CEO. If y'all weren't happy, y'all should have just left y'all relationships. I go to a fucking concert and be booed up and get caught on a goddamn kissing cam. Y'all really just ruined both of y'all lives.
If you just saw that video of the Coldplay concert, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna break it down for you. The Cheesemate found us. I am here for it. Like, what the fuck? So let me show you. Okay, so this is the company that these people work for, and this is the guy in the video. Oh my gosh. And then this is the woman.
And if you watch up to this extent,
And apparently he's
please
married.
Leave me your own thought in the comment section.
Why?
Of this video.
Why would y'all do
And
that?
please do not forget that we do not support.
And apparently
any
everyone in
bullying
this
and
company knows,
harassment.
because the girl
We
who
are
was
just here for
like, it looked like they
educational
had a
and
box,
informative. So please do not
and
share your
the girl
thought.
who was next to them, like super beat red and like smiling, she also worked for the company. But who's the guy in the glasses like cheering, like, oh my god, everyone found out, and Coldplay just called you out on your affair? What the fuck is wrong with people? If you just saw that video,
Got caught having an affair on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert in Boston last night. And it gets even worse than that. Guys, this is the messiest thing you will hear about this week. First of all, let's watch the footage.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Okay, I told you it gets even worse. CEO and HR having an affair were outed during Coldplay's concert. Andy Byron and Kristen Cabot from Astronomer. Wife's Facebook has already been found and people commenting on it. Andy, Kristen, guys, this has to be, like, I've seen Jumbotron footage like that before, but this has to be the worst one, because not only are they having an affair, they're co-workers. So when their spouses find out today, this morning, who's gonna leave the company? Guys, this is so messy.
Nah, we really got to break this one down. So the CEO of Astronomer and the head of HR got caught on the Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert having an affair. But ain't the first rule of having an affair not to be in public? And y'all know social media always gonna do its thing. So everybody done flooded the wife comments. Now she know, done changed her name on Facebook. They all in his LinkedIn. They even saying the lady that was smiling awkwardly next to him just got promoted by that VP of HR. So that means a couple people knew about this. All jokes aside though, I think the bigger picture here is boundaries have to be set. The average person at work probably working 40 hours a week, and then as you get in higher positions, especially as the CEO, the VP of people, you working 60, 70 hours a week. So the people you're around, you're going to gain a relationship with, whether it's platonic, whether it becomes more than that, wink, wink. So if boundaries aren't set, things like this will happen. We are naturally human. You're working day after day, late hours with this person. It's not all going to be work. You're going to learn about each other socially, how people work, how they live. These relationships are going to get developed. Boundaries must be set in the workplace. Clearly that wasn't the case here, so we'll see how this all unfolds.
The fact that this man is genuinely having an affair with this woman. They are both married. This man got kids. I don't know if she's got kids. But he is the CEO of a $1 billion company. She is his chief HR officer. They got caught having an affair at a Coldplay concert. I love the internet for this. Chris Martin didn't even know he was ratting their asses out. I hope their spouses light their ass on fire. I hope you both get lit up on fire. Okay? It's hard enough being cheated on, okay? But to find out because they got exposed at a concert and the video has been going viral, that is crazy. And that being the way you find out, I'ma make your ass suffer. This is just clear indication. Don't cheat. Don't cheat, because it's gonna come back on you tenfold. Because this is some ratchetness to a whole nother level. Chris Martin, again, doing the Lord's work.
Astronomer CEO Andy Byron has been caught cheating on his wife at a Coldplay concert with one of his colleagues. This is Andy Byron. He's the CEO of a company called Astronomer. They handle your data and have a lot to do with AI. Speaking of AI, Andy's going to be telling his wife that this image is AI because Christine Cabo, the chief people officer over at Astronomer, is not his wife. The funniest thing is that she turns around like nobody already saw. And to have all of this happen at a Coldplay concert of all places. 1 second there's a sky full of stars. And then at the speed of sound, you're on national television getting exposed for cheating on your wife. I'm sure this is going to be a fantastic conversation. Later today, Andy, here's to you, bud. I'm sure if you just treat it as pasta and lobster, it'll all be fine.
You have ever tried to be low-key and God said not today? Imagine you are sitting at a Coldplay concert, vibes immaculate, lights sparkling, Fix You playing in the background. You are there with your sneaker link, that one person you swear you are never getting caught with. And suddenly, bam, your face pops up on the kiss cam. Now, imagine you are the CEO of a tech company, married, 2 kids, executive level visibility, and sitting beside you, lips locked, is your company's chief people officer, also married, also with kids. Oh, baby, you are not just playing with fire. You are hosting a bonfire on company time. This is the kind of drama Netflix dreams of. The internet just found out that Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, are a company that builds data pipelines for businesses, and Christine Cabot, the CPO, were allegedly caught in full 4K smooching at a Coldplay concert on a kiss cam in front of thousands of people. This hasn't no blurry airport footage. This is a HD screen in a stadium energy. This is play it back slow motion level scandal. And what makes it worse, they are both married with kids. And it didn't take long for internet sleuths to figure out who they were. LinkedIn profiles, public, company bios, live, Reddit threads popping off, TikTokers already narrating the drama like it's Bridgerton Season 4. Let's talk about Astronomer. This isn't some fly-by-night startup. It's a serious tech company with major funding, enterprise clients, and at least, on paper, a high-performing executive team. Andy Byron was brought in as CEO to steer the ship forward, a seasoned leader, married with kids, 2 kids, respected in the tech industry. Christine Cabot, on the other hand, was the person responsible for people strategy, as in making sure the company maintained a positive culture, employee wellness, and ethnical workplace relationships. The irony is insane. The chief people officer got caught in the most HR violating workplace romance scandal possible, is giving Grace autonomy, but in AWS dashboards and Google slides, now where things get sticky. Office relationships, especially between executives, are almost always frowned upon. Why? Because they blur the lines of power. It's about influence, it's about favorism, it's about setting a horrible example for everyone else on a staff. Let's say Christine reports to Andy, or even if she doesn't directly, there is a perception of biases, promotions, rises, performance reviews, all of that becomes questionable. Employees start wondering, do I need to kiss someone on the leadership team to get ahead here? And then there's the legal problem. If their relationship wasn't disclosed, that is an HR time bomb. Shareholders could raise concerns. Lawsuit could be filed. You can't run a multi-million-dollar company like it's a dating app. Let's pause. This wasn't just a private mistake, it was a public one. At a concert, on camera, with thousands of strangers watching. The worst part, they wasn't in a city where no one would recognize them. They are recognizable faces in the tech space. So what were they thinking? This wasn't just about love or loot. This was a reckless entitlement. When you are in a position of power, everything you do is magnified. And these two, instead of respecting their families, their position, and their responsibilities, choose to act like rules didn't apply. And now the whole internet is watching. So let's break this down by layers. Layer 1, marital betrayal. Both Andy and Christine have spouses, they have children, they built lives with their other people, and in one night, one camera moment, they disrespected that commitment in the most public way possible. Layer 2, corporate betrayal. As leaders of a company, your job is to represent the values you preach. You tell employees not to mix business and pleasure. You tell them not to report HR issues. But when the people leading HR are the ones causing the issues, the entire system collapses. Layer 3, reputation damage. Astronomer now has to clean up this mess. Investors are probably calling. Employees are gossiping, and let's be real, the tech industry isn't quiet. News press is not just embarrassing, it's dangerous for business. So what happened next? Let's talk real talk. Andy is the CEO. Statistically, they are not letting him go unless there is a major public pressure. CEOs are often insulated by boards, and unless he violated a clear clause in his contract, he might survive this. Christine, not as so much. COPs are replaceable. In fact, companies sometimes love replacing HR leadership during scandal. It's a symbolic way of saying we are fixing the culture. So yeah, if someone's going down first, it's probably her. And honestly, that is unfair. They both made the same mistake, but corporate structures are rarely equal in how they punish. Let's not forget, Christine's role was literally about people, ethnics, leadership, culture. Her entire credibility is toast, burnt toast. Now let's talk about the internet reaction. And well, you all did not hold back. On Twitter, flocks are posting fake job application for Christine position, now hiring CPO with common sense. On TikTok, the videos are wide. People are lip-syncing Coldplay songs over screenshot of Andy and Christine. Somebody even edited a fake concert flyer. And Reddit, that place is on fire. The tech news and how over employee subs are deep diving into Astronomer's culture, previous layoffs, even old Glassdoor reviews. Some people are saying they felt like something was off in leadership before. This scandal just confirmed it. Here's the deeper issue. Power makes people think they are untouchable. This whole thing reeks of entitlements like why a concert? Why a public place? Why not just be discreet if you are going to be foul? because they thought they wouldn't get caught. They thought they could do what they wanted. And now they have not only hurt their sponsors, they have humiliated them, they have humiliated their own kids, they have embarrassed the company, and most importantly, they have shown the worst side of leadership. This side that says, do as I say, not as I do. Let's have a real convoy. What happens to people like Christine and Andy after this? Will they go into hiding? Will they issue some PR apology, or will they play the we are human card and try to spin this as some great love story? You already know the PR playbook. We acknowledge poor judgment was exercised. We are committed to healing and learning. We have stepped away from our position to reflect, but the damage is done. Hasn't no PR firm fixing kiss cam footage that is already gone viral, and internet never forgets. Here's the final word. You can have all the money, all the degrees, all the titles in the world and still have zero integrity. You are unhappy in your marriage, leave. If you are into someone at work, disclose it. If you are going to break rules, at least don't do it under a jumbo throne. Andy and Christine didn't just cheat on their partners. They cheated the people who trusted them as leaders. They violated every value that claimed to uphold. Now, all it took was one Coldplay concert to turn their entire careers and marriages into a global scandal. Because in the end, it wasn't a sky full of stars. It was a stadium full of receipts.
And if you watch up to this extent, don't forget to please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So lovelies, why not just share your thought? Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.